They called us Vermin. At the time, we didn't know why they hated us so. They simply showed up in our territory one day, didn't like what they saw, and began wiping us out, one colony at a time. No diplomacy, no mercy, just ruthless genocide. We fought hard, even gotten a few good hits. But in the end, nukes and titanium alloy plating was no match for plasma shields and ion cannons. Billions were slaughtered, and each world we lost pushed us closer to the edge of extinction until we made a last stand on Earth. In the end, we lost that too, along with the 20 billion people living there. They were thorough in their efforts, but a few of us managed to escape and lick our wounds. It was there, in the barren asteroid fields, and between the vast emptiness between the stars, that we hid, we healed, and we hated. We hated how they had stolen everything from us, without cause or explanation. So from the shadows we listened, and we learned. We learned of how they were the rulers of a mighty empire, spanning across the galaxy. When they found our colonies, they didn't see us as fellow beings. They saw us as pests to be exterminated. We never bothered learning their names. Names would give them identities, and all we ever saw them as were monsters to be slain. Our hatred for them grew. We yearned for vengeance. But we couldn't defeat them as we were. Our previous losses had made that abundantly clear. So we had to find another way, and turn to our former kin for inspiration. Not our lesser cousins the apes, nor our loyal canine companions. We looked to a lower caste, and two examples in particular, Rattus norvegicus and Latella germanica, the brown rat and the German cockroach. Back on Earth, back when there was still an Earth, those two creatures were considered vermin in their own right. They were voracious and indiscriminate, devouring everything they could and tainting what they couldn't with filth and disease. An industry worth billions was dedicated to removing these and other pests from our homes. And we would succeed, for a short while at least. But no matter how many traps we laid, nor how potent the poisons we spread, nor how cunning the animals we tamed to hunt them, they refused to be eradicated. In time, they would return to begin the cycle anew. And for every one you saw skittering about, there would be another 100 crawling in your walls, chewing away at the supports until whatever house they infested was uninhabitable. In hindsight, we saw them in much the same way that they saw us. We're different, though. Rats can't build starships and particle cannons, and cockroaches can't foster a grudge over generations. And so we survived on whatever scraps we could, watching our enemy, learning their strengths and weaknesses. And as we hid, we grew. Now, centuries after we were driven into the darkness, we are ready to return and exact our revenge. We will take from them what we can and destroy what we can't. They can lay down their traps and unleash their hunters. They may even catch some of us. But for every one of us they kill, there'll be another 100, another 1,000, another 1,000,000, gnawing away at their foundations until their mighty empire crumbles around them. No matter if it takes 1 year or 1,000, in the end, we will be victorious. Because we're tenacious, because we're survivors, because we're vermin.